events in the backdrop. A tremendous penalty kick shootout victory for Trinidad and Tobago over a disheartened now French Guiana side. That has settled Group A, and yet we are far from over here at Drive Pink Stadium tonight. Haiti and Bermuda meeting now. It is the 7th all-time meeting and 2nd time in Gold Cup play that these two nations have converged. The famed pink jerseys of Bermuda and a Haitian side that captured so many hearts en route to the semifinal of Gold Cup 2019. A South Florida crowd certainly bemused by this matchup. Bermuda in pink, Haiti in blue take the field in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The preliminary round means the winner is on to the group stage. The loser is out. The anthems to play in front of a growing crowd. Haiti and Bermuda, moments from kickoff in Florida. Two sides that enter off preliminary fixtures that saw record-setting performances for their nations. Most goals ever scored in a Gold Cup match for both Bermuda and Haiti last time out. Mike Watts on hand from Drive Pink Stadium in Fort Lauderdale, just north of Miami, the home of Inter Miami, David Beckham's much ballyhooed side. Starting lineup for Haiti features two changes. Martin Experience is moving into the starting 11. That's the only field player change. Brian Silvestri will replace Duverger, the Canadian-born goalkeeper who was at times a bit shaky against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ricardo Ade. Ivan Barton of El Salvador is the referee. David Moran and Zachary Zigelar are the ARs. Zachary from Suriname, Moran from El Salvador. Angel Monroy and Leon Barajas, the VAR and assistant VAR, hailing from Mexico. The constantly watching video assistant referee. For Bermuda, Dale starts in goal. They have made no changes. Watch Milan Butterfield in midfield. He covers a lot of ground, built like a Mack truck. Dante Leverock keys the side and the back line. Wells comes off a hat-trick performance last time out. These sides met in the Gold Cup in 2019. Bermuda 2-1 losers in that game. They felt like they deserved better. Well, no better way to get after it here today than to see yourself through to the Gold Cup group stage. This is preliminary round match 7. It means the winner will move into Group B. The group led by the United States, Canada, and Martinique. Win today, you're off to Kansas City for a Sunday matchup with the U.S. Jean-Jacques Pierre is the 40-year-old former Haitian center back leading Haiti. You saw Kyle Lightbourne, the 52-year-old former Bermuda field player, head coach since 2017. Eve looks on, awaiting the opening whistle, while Brian Silvestri plays just down the road for Miami FC in the USL Championship, awaits on the other end. It'll be a spirited crowd, that we are sure. Haiti had the best crowd in the initial preliminary round, and they've all come together again. They referred to it as oxygen to breathe. Bermuda, well aware. The crowds will only grow bigger, and certainly whoever advances will face a hostile environment in Kansas City on Sunday night. Only one can continue to the group stage in Concacaf Gold Cup. This preliminary round matchup is decisive. Bermuda and Haiti. We are underway in Fort Lauderdale. Bermuda in pink, Haiti in blue. Out by Butterfield. Pierre. To the feet of Ade. 7th all-time meeting. Haiti has lost just once. Bermuda's last win against Haiti was in 1992, a World Cup qualifier. Chance here early for Zico Lewis. Lewis off target. Sources told me in the lead up to this match, Silvestri was available to start for Haiti in the most recent game. Simply chose to go to Duverger in the opener against St. Vincent and the Grenadines situationally. Lobbed back into the Haitian half. Haiti won 6-1. Nigel Charles, a defender who had not played goalkeeper since he was 10 years old, had to step in for St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the opening preliminary fixture against Haiti, and was actually pretty good, but not good enough. A penalty conceded in the 37th quickly made it a 3-0 affair. Nazon scored in the 26th off a penalty. Pierrot scored in the 33rd. Haiti overwhelmed St. Vincent and the Grenadines We're down to just 13 players due to visa issues and no proper goalkeepers. Pierre. Antoine circles around Miners, plays this across. There's the save from Yves. Still more for Haiti. Arsus. Yves recovers. And Duckins Nazon, the opening opportunity for Haiti. Bermuda, on the other hand, 8-1 winners against Barbados, and they are well aware that this is a much more difficult fixture. Final ball by Arsus. It was far simpler for Yves, but look at Nazon. The kneeling Yves did enough for Bermuda. Bermuda, a country of 65,000 inhabitants. A British territory. They received $100,000 from the government in 2019 and had fans flown into New Jersey for the final fixture of that Gold Cup run. They closed with a win against Nicaragua, their first ever victory at Gold Cup. They've now doubled that with an 8-1 win against Barbados, and they're trying to get back to the group stage here tonight. Pierre with a high arm, catching Clemens in the face. Bermuda has never qualified for Caribbean Cup or Gold Cup until 2019. Now they're trying to do it for the group stage purposes, 2 cycles running. Haiti got the first true blow. Can Bermuda respond in kind? The service into a swath of blue jerseys. Experience pushed off by Lamb. Experience looking a bit out of his element here. Cracked across by Wells. Nazon. The slide by Gaffard. And now Haiti can run. Nazon overtaken. Good run by Clemens. This venue has awnings over the 2 primary seating areas on either side. And this bowl-shaped venue seems to reverberate noise many times over onto the field. What is far from a packed 19,000-seat stadium will feel that way, particularly when Haiti approaches the final third. Etienne. Leverton Pierre was on the provisional roster in 2019, but did not travel to the Gold Cup. Antoine. Throw for Haiti. For Haiti, they made clear their goal was the 2022 World Cup. They're out after 2 rounds of World Cup qualifying, a loss 1-0 to Canada and then 3-0 to the Canadians in Chicago. Canadians displaced due to COVID. Ball lobbed ahead. Antoine over Yves. For Bermuda, they also saw their World Cup dream end at the hands of Canada. Losses to Canada and Suriname, a draw against the Cayman Islands, a win against Aruba. What Bermuda had to show from their World Cup qualifying juncture. Dale Yves now at Spennymoor Town in the English 6th Division. Drives this away a decade into his Bermuda national team career. Antoine for Pierrot. Nearly recovered by Alcius. The Haitian foul. Arsus, Silvestri, this will effectively lead Etienne. That's a goal kick. It swerved the wrong way for Nazon. Inspired start in the final third for Haiti. High pressure from Haiti, unperturbed by Bermuda. They've won it here. Pierrot, Yves. Appeal for a foul from this amped up crowd. Bermuda loses their footing as they enter the attacking half, and now foul. Ollie Clemens goes to ground. Service for Bermuda. Header lobbed, and Silvestri will take over. His first international cap comes in a do-or-die game with the Gold Cup on the line. Without Johnny Placide, Silvestri will have to carry the flag here for Haiti. Bouncing ball ahead, Pierrot. Turned on Bother. Antoine. Nazon. Away by Lamb. Geffrard came up through the Montreal Impact Academy. 26 years old now, a native of Montreal. Free kick won by Lamb. Lamb among the goal scorers for Bermuda in the 8-1 drubbing of Barbados. Wells garnered a hat trick. Leverock, Critchlow, and Zico Lewis tallied as well. Butterfield. Blankendahl to orchestrate. He's on it again now. Donawa. Over-aggressive challenge by Arsus. Barton clarify the rules here with Arsus. Zico Lewis can be such a magnet for the ball. His creativity always enlightening. Coming back for the ball, Arsu's catching him there, and he's a bit lucky, frankly, the way his right foot came out of that challenge. Bather. Wheeled that by Antoine. Arsus running forward, Alcius. Nazon. Nazon's a danger from there. He's a danger from anywhere, really. Nazon bagged a brace against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 6 goals now in Gold Cup competition for Duckins Nazon, who's cracked 25 for the Haitian national team. Etienne pursues Yves. Kept in play, but to Bermuda's benefit. Reggie Lamb came through Ipswich Town into Toronto FC. Now it's Stowmarket Town. He's come all the way to Silvestri. Antoine. Geffrard. Nazon. Etienne with time and space. Headed down for Nazon. Good slide in and away from Blankendal's initial challenge. This crowd is whipped into a frenzy. Enough here that it causes your ears to groan. Not enough that you can't hear every voice individually, seemingly. Nazon has legs taken out. That's over the top of the ball from Blankendal. Right at the edge of the penalty area, no less. It's a wonder that either one of them is up and moving. Haiti put that out. And Silvestri will step over. Silvestri did play in the U.S. under-20s back in 2011, capped once against France. 2-1 French win in 2011. Off of the international wilderness since. Called into Haiti. Debuts here in this Concacaf Gold Cup prelim. Free kick, Haiti. Ferrari bouncing off of Wells. Those two are going to become quite well acquainted, I would imagine. Silvestri puts it in play. Arsus. It's a line of three with support joining for Bermuda defensively. Etienne gets the return, chipped away. Arsus, and now Zico Lewis. Wells. He's the face of the franchise right now, it seems, for Bermuda. Ahead now for Wells. Wells to ground, goal kick. And he and Ade are having words. Hard to say there's enough in that. All the while you can argue that Ade did make an attempt for the ball and didn't get it. Slide in, another foul. Experience this time, who was lined up on the right. Got toasted a bit in the early going. This time, up in the pressure on Donawa. Clemens tried to sneak in behind. Instead, Pierre dicing through midfield, successfully won by Bermuda. Swept forward now, Wells. Wells through the challenge of Alcius, who's there a second time. Etienne. Could be said that Haiti is closer to the #1 team in the world than they are to Bermuda in the FIFA World Rankings as they stand right now. Haiti 83rd, the highest ranked team among the qualifier teams, the 12 that came to this centralized location in an effort to find the final 3 to welcome to Gold Cup. 12 who pre-qualified through Nations League, and Qatar, the guest at this upcoming Gold Cup. Bermuda ranked 168th. They've talked about trusting the process, about taking on bigger countries. Haiti has proven themselves time and time again to be in that mix. Arceus for Nazon. Nazon will continue through the challenge. Nazon leading. Pierrot around the goalkeeper. Pierrot! The breakthrough has come for Haiti in the 23rd minute. And he's a Bermuda killer. Both goals in the 2019 Gold Cup against Bermuda. He's struck again. He held his run all the way to the end. Turned Eve inside out. All the work that Nazon puts in, Franz de Pierrot has put Haiti ahead. And Haiti, who were favored, open the scoring. We saw French Guiana go down at a similar time of the game against Trinidad and Tobago, who were equally favored. French Guiana eventually took it to penalties, but Trinidad and Tobago are through. Can Bermuda answer? Zico Lewis stretched down awkwardly, and a yellow card's coming out early. Nazon is arguing for his teammate, but experience is already in the book. The 22-year-old in just his second appearance for the Haitian national team. And Lewis, who started on the left to try to victimize experience, has moved to the right, following experience around the field. Zico Lewis, better hope he stretched well before this began. He's done the splits entirely. Pierre. Ade. Pierrot. Behind Nazon, attack still on through Etienne. Nazon, Etienne around the outside for Pierrot. In slides Leverock. Pierre. Nazon. Oh, look at him go. Nazon crossing Leverock comfortably. And can Bermuda run? Arceus. Look back at the foul. Arceus catching Willie Clemens. Meanwhile, Pierrot Pierrot can make it 2! Oh, he's done it again to Bermuda! A second brace in his many appearances against Bermuda at the Gold Cup. He has individually and savagely torn Bermuda to slices. Checking back to the ball only to explode into this run. He catches Bather just a bit off kilter. And Pierrot will make you pay for your transgressions. Eve looking in all the way. Nearly toe-to-toe with Pierrot. And he's bagged another brace against Bermuda. He's scored in the 23rd and the 28th. And Bermuda has a lot of work cut out for them now. Pierre grasping at his thumb here. Much of his career in France is in France, domestically playing now. And the way he went down onto that hand perhaps has done a bit of damage. A throw for Haiti. Pierrot has scored 11 goals coming into tonight for Haiti. 13 in total now. 4 have been against Bermuda at Gold Cup 2019. Now this Gold Cup preliminary round game in 2021. Stunning. Clemens, good run. Wells. Wells whipping the cross. It's beyond Lewis. Etienne, could it be more? Antoine. Antoine charges with a burst. Haiti playing directly is a code that Bermuda can't crack right now. Bermuda desperately wants to get on the front foot. And every time they do so, they leave themselves all the more susceptible to how quickly Haiti can get back the other way. Injured player down. That's Francis Pierrot, who's gesturing to his right leg. The referee is instantly asked for a stretcher. Pierrot was born in Haiti, grew up in the American Northeast in the state of Massachusetts, played at Northeastern, and then Coastal Carolina in the American collegiate system. The Colorado Rapids selected him in the MLS Super Draft in 2019. He was a second-round pick. But he decided to make way to Europe, a 4-year deal in Belgium, where he remains at Peruwells after a brief move to France as well in 2019. A look at the earlier run by Nazon with Pierrot running down the middle. That additional burst seems like he found a fifth gear. This crowd exploded in equal measure. And then Pierrot victimizing Jalen Bather in the back line, doubling his delight, doubling the size of the mountain for Bermuda. And this atmosphere that felt like a party from the beginning, perhaps one that is becoming a tad impatient, has gotten the reward they were looking for. Haiti 2, Bermuda 0. Etienne. Antoine brought that down expertly. Ball all the way through. It is 3. It is 3 for Haiti. It's an avalanche of goals. It's Pierrot refusing to be denied. It's simply unthinkable what he's done to Bermuda. He'd only just come back onto the field. Antoine waited that out and sent a peach of a ball. And Pierrot has devastated Bermuda. A hat trick in under 35 minutes. (23rd, 28th, 34th). Franz Di Pierrot may have individually sent Bermuda out of the Gold Cup. Clemens. All this space to explore. Danawa. And the offside flag raised. And a penny for those thoughts. Kyle Lightbourne looks shell-shocked. A team that said they were not carried away by how thoroughly they defeated Barbados. Indeed, play was allowed to see itself out, but yellow card. Rather an offside. This will bounce ahead. Wells. Ade helps to take it away with experience by his side. Etienne. Pierrot was making a run in behind yet again. Etienne. Nazon. Deflected en route from Pierre. Down by Danawa. And Haiti settles. Haiti was satisfied with their victory against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but it came with a caveat. 13 field players, no goalkeepers. St. Vincent and the Grenadines felt somewhat defenseless. But now what Haiti has done to a Bermuda side that so impressed with their grit, determination, the amount of technical ability that they've amassed in the final third at Gold Cup 2019, and with a solid performance since, well, Haiti is simply showing their teeth. Silvestri draws a roar from the crowd. He's from Hollywood, Florida, which is right down the road, a couple exits down the interstate, as the sun pours in now as we approach dusk in Florida. Antoine. Advantage played. Zade went to ground. Nazon. Nazon caroms out. Ole. Corner, Haiti. Wouldn't be Antoine. 40 minutes gone. A 3-goal onslaught in 11 minutes' time has seen Haiti up 3-0 against Bermuda. A win means you face the U.S. national team in Kansas City on Sunday in Group B. You could argue that as far as the groups go, that may not be the most difficult one to go. Canada and Martinique also in that group. Group C will feature our final preliminary winner, Suriname, Jamaica, and a very down on their luck Costa Rica. So Guatemala or Guadeloupe will join that fray. Group D is already settled with Qatar, the guest, at Concacaf Gold Cup 2021, with Grenada, Panama, and Honduras. And just earlier today, Trinidad and Tobago confirmed their place in Group A, one that appears to a layman like the most difficult to advance out of. Mexico, El Salvador, Curacao, and Trinidad and Tobago. Haiti trying to assure their place in the group stage after a run to the semifinal in 2019 that saw them dispatch Costa Rica, Canada, and go to extra time with Mexico. A staggering performance for Haiti, but one that truthfully they didn't seem all that surprised by. They're lining themselves up for a similar run now. Miners. Miners will circle back around. Not a single member of the starting 11 for Haiti tonight plays domestically in Haiti. It doesn't change the fact that, by their own admission, they've changed their image, because at the time of the 2019 Gold Cup, they said nobody looks at us as this little Caribbean country as a threat. With the players we have, we are. Costa Rica and Canada found that out. Will the U.S. on Sunday? Or can Bermuda find their way out of this 3-goal deficit? A nightmarish 11 or 12 minutes may have undone their hopes playing in front of a packed Kansas City crowd. Came short of Clemens. Pierre. This is simply a throw. Antoine under the challenge of Clemens. Looked like Clemens got a lot more of the ball there than Antoine seems willing to concede. Referee, looking over his shoulder, had a look at that. Two added minutes in a first half that is not nearly as one-sided as the score line would intimate. Haiti strikes 3 times in less than a quarter hour's time, all with Pierrot grinding on the back shoulder of the defense, and then turning on the Jets in behind. Once through Nazon's stunning technical skill. And for now, Pierrot is the Bermuda heartbreaker. Arceus. A foul from Zico Lewis, who's playing for Mike Anhauser at the Charleston Battery, one of the more historic clubs in the U.S. Closing minutes of the first half. And we won't even get through the 2 minutes. A highly partisan crowd in favor of Haiti has got exactly what they came for. Pierrot, a first half hat trick after 2 goals in the opening group stage game in the 2019 Concacaf Gold Cup against Bermuda. He has simply shattered Bermuda again. The 23rd, the 28th, and the 34th, Franz de Pierrot has emerged as the scoring star for Haiti on the night with 45 minutes left for Bermuda to salvage something of their Gold Cup dream. Halftime in Fort Lauderdale of this Concacaf Gold Cup prelim, it's Haiti 3, Bermuda 0. Concacaf Gold Cup preliminary round. Haiti and Bermuda. Two sides with differing expectations. Haiti on the heels of one of the great moments in their footballing history. Same can be said of Bermuda, but Bermuda was out in the group stage. Haiti was out in the semifinal. Such are the stakes, with Group B awaiting the winner in Concacaf Gold Cup 2021. Opening salvo here came from Zico Lewis. How different this game could have been had he found a way to get this on target. It's a difficult ask. Silvestri did well to close down the near post, and minutes later, it began. Nazon, Pierrot, around Dale Eve, 1-0 in the 23rd minute. Pierrot with that clever touch leaves Eve in his wake. Haiti with the advantage. It'd quickly be doubled. Pierrot trying to get in behind Jalen Bather. He's done so, and he does so. A do-si-do. A brace. Dose. 2 goals, 23rd and 28th. Franz Di Pierrot pointing to the crest, celebrating, exulting, 2-0. That would not be it, however. Antoine waits on this perfectly, and minutes after Pierrot went off due to injury, Pierrot with his third in less than 12 minutes time. And in the 34th minute, Haiti leads 3-0. Bermuda crushed. And at halftime, it was Haiti 3, Bermuda 0. Well, look at the halftime statistics, and this tells quite the story. The only shot for Bermuda was before Haiti's offensive attack really took center stage. Since then, Haiti has been dominant both in possession and in chances created. And Haiti holds an almighty 3-goal lead with Group B beckoning in the Gold Cup. Halftime in Fort Lauderdale's Drive Pink Stadium, Haiti 3, Bermuda 0. Referee bring the ball back out. Haiti and Bermuda separated by 3 going into this second half. Haiti in pursuit of a group stage matchup with the U.S. on Sunday. 3 goals to the good. Franz Di Pierrot has scored 3 times in less than 12 minutes time. 23rd, 28th, 34th minute. For Bermuda, there's no time to waste. If they can get one early in this second half, the atmosphere in this stadium will still likely be joyous. Get a second, and things will get very nervy. Change here at halftime. Cole Hall comes in, replaces Eusebio Blankendal. Reggie Lamb comes off at halftime as well. Derek Etienne Jr. will do the honors. Second half is underway from Fort Lauderdale. Haiti moves right to left in blue, Bermuda in pink. 3 goals down. We'll certainly hope they're going left to right far more. Rolled across by Leverock into the feet of Bather. Clemens. That's Cole Hall's first inclusion into the game. First time in this tournament, too. Playing at Radcliffe in the English 7th division, the National League. Experience the only one on a yellow. Pierrot, a player with a goal for Haiti. Of course, had all 3. And there's Kane Critchlow. Came on as well. An intriguing story of a player who went overseas, went to Spain at 12 years old, leaving Bermuda, and now plays for Watford, a bit of a legacy club in England. Barton stopping play. It's great joy seeing the Haitian players after their win in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, walking around the stadium, photos and signing jerseys. The Haitian fans, they've come out of the woodwork here in South Florida. Feels like you can hear them all here at present at Inter Miami's brand new temporary home, Drive Pink Stadium. In reference to a corporate sponsor's breast cancer awareness campaign, the Drive Pink moniker. Taken back here by Haiti. They have not reverted on their energy at all. Nazon. Nazon is through. Nazon all the way. Referee is saying no. No pen. It is still with Haiti. Now Bermuda takes over. See if we can get a better look here. Not for me. Butterfield. Hacked from behind by Antoine. Nazon. Alsus. Arsus again. Won't get there. 5 minutes into this second half, Bermuda no closer to closing the gap. Bather. Turn by Pierre. Butterfield in pursuit. This laced at Eve. Easy enough stop on the skittering shot. Cranked over the penalty area. Whipped across a second time. That's a good first touch. Whipped out of play by Wells. Nazon. Leading. Could it be? It won't be for now. Pierrot played through again. He's got a real smirk on his face. Leverock. Lewis, quick restart, and in behind, Bermuda can get one back. Silvestri's made the save, and Wells denied. Silvestri's been almost a ghost this evening. He hasn't been needed, and he's come up huge. The change here, and listen to this reaction. Damison, Pierrot with a hat trick off. Strength to strength. Piero, a different player than Damas. But the bench depth of Haiti, perhaps even better than it once was. Damas is in tremendous goal-scoring form at Orange County SC in the USL Championship in the United States. And has an unceasing engine. Bermuda's back line, crow hopping backward and forward to try and play the line. And a foul. That's Clemens. This is much better from Bermuda. They need to get something out of it sooner than later. Pulled back by Critchlow. Critchlow over the top of Alcius. It's a fever pitch again. Rolled outside, and a driven ball through. Nazon. Pierre. Dummied along. Etienne scoops. Short of Antoine and Damas. Nazon. Nazon, Yves. Nazon's effort a moment ago. Clemens hoping to orchestrate. Zico Lewis. Gaffrard. Haiti trying to seize back control. Bermuda far more aggressive in their pressure. In a stadium whose color scheme far more aligns with theirs. The fans align far more with Haiti. And the 3 goals in the first half came so close together. If you blinked, you may have seen Bermuda fall out of the Gold Cup altogether. This will seek Damas, who stayed on side and now charges forward. Let him down a hair. Etienne. Service here. Damas got ahead to it. Critchlow. See Hall making the run on the opposite end. Critchlow. Wells. Wells muscles off. Turned over here to Bermuda. Stays here with Bermuda. They've lofted the cross. Wrong side of Critchlow. Butterfield. Butterfield angling this at Silvestri. The angle of that appeared to be dragging it off target. Nonetheless, last 15 minutes for Bermuda have been their most impressive. Save Pierrot's ball on the left-hand side. Probably been the better team in this second half. Damas. There he goes. He's tugged down. There is a yellow as well. It is fractionally outside the penalty area. Miners was hung out to dry. If you haven't seen this kid play yet, the explosion in his step. Ronaldo Damas is just 21. North Texas in USL League One. He was the Golden Boot winner and a champion. And 6 goals over his last 5 games now in the championship, moving from the 3rd division to the 2nd division in Orange County. So Miners in the book. Chipped across over Geffrard, who was wrestling with Cole Hall. Leverton Pierre comes out. Make no mistake, if you're Haiti, you have to have in the back of your mind, we could be playing on Sunday to open the group stage against the U.S. A 3-goal lead gives you that cushion to consider what lies ahead. Because it's already been now 2 games in 4 days. And theoretically, going to have to go again. Ball ahead for Antoine. Damas helping to orchestrate. Kevin LaFrance has come in for Haiti as well. Play will come back once more. LaFrance just came into this game. Already physically imposing himself on it. Donowa started this. Lewis. Geffrard. Damas. Damas lost his footing and was going full speed. the other way. Doesn't challenge Eve, but Antoine came up a bit lame from this. Bermuda facing elimination from the Gold Cup. 3 goals down in this preliminary round fixture. Chaotic moment. Squeezes out Zico Lewis. Turned away by Alcius. Nazon run over behind the play. Advantage played for Haiti. Damas with some gallop, turned on Miners, and Nazon is still down. He got cleaned out. He's really hurting. It appears a change may be coming for Bermuda as well. It's Dante Leverock. Went in there and may have taken a shot in the back of Nazon's head as well. There's going to be a yellow to Leverock whenever he gets back to his feet. He announced his retirement from international football on May 18th. 4 weeks later, ready to go again ahead of these preliminary games. Leverock playing for Robin Hood in Bermuda after a couple years at Sligo Rovers in Ireland. And already it looks like there's going to be a mark there for Leverock. Yeah, you can see right below his left eye, touching the back of Nazon's head. And it was an ill-advised challenge. That's why it's gone into the book. Jones and Simmons will come on. Simmons up front. Zico Lewis comes out. This is not the night that he had hoped for. You can see it strewn on his face. Colin Miners has come off as well. Tough night for Lewis and the Bermuda attack. Key Wells will have to do this on his own if he's to orchestrate one of the all-time great comebacks in Gold Cup history. Ball diced through. Antoine saying clearly Eve must have touched it. Onside. Huh. He had Bather stumbling a little bit. The aftermath. Critchlow. He's hampered with Butterfield. Simmons fresh into the game. Experience. We've seen the day vastly improve over the first few minutes. Zico Lewis was a difficult proposition to bottle up, but gradually he found his way as Haiti grew into the game. Crossfield, Nazon lost his footing. A lot of credit goes to the grounds crew and the staff here at Drive Pink Stadium. Home to Inter Miami. His venue in the end will need to play host to 8 games instead of 9, as Cuba withdrew before the match kicked off. But the outer training fields have been used to help keep this field up to par. And they've been a gracious, welcoming host. This Concacaf Gold Cup preliminary round, the first of its kind. One centralized location, the final 12 teams pursuing just 3 positions in the Gold Cup. East ahead experience is there. Is the lone change among field players for Haiti coming into the night. Ade. In Chile, Ecuador. This time in Chile, he was some 6,000 kilometers away from home. Bermuda trying to make something here. Geffrard put on his heels, recollected himself. The winner advances to Group B. Right now, that appears to be Haiti, still with a long way to go. That earns you a ticket to the second half of a Sunday doubleheader in Kansas City against the U.S. national team. Canada and Martinique in Group B as well. Kane Critchlow, header snapped high. Not bad from Leverock. Did briefly play in the U.S. at Harrisburg in the 3rd division. Ade. Damas. Nazon. Playing in Belgium of late. Still calls goals for Haiti. More special than the rest. Damas went down. Referee allows play to continue in favor of Bermuda now. It's a pass hit with malaise. An attempt to nutmeg goes horribly wrong under Alcius. Nazon. Etienne, pride of the Columbus crew, dances into the penalty area. And Etienne now. It's going to have to be a short photo shoot. Lightbourne has done such a fantastic job with this Bermuda national team. He took it over in 2017, played for the side for some 16 years. Guy who's an outstanding cricketer, and also won the FA Cup back in 2000. Brief time in the Premier League in England, and has been on the forefront of trying to progress the game in Bermuda for such a long time. This will run beyond Nazon. He said, you know, we want the best players for Bermuda. Let's not be afraid of attracting the best possible talent. That's why there's such a notable English tint to this Bermuda side. It's less than it was 2 years ago, but still not half the starting 11 tonight ply their trade in the English lower divisions. Ball in and knocked aside by Silvestri, who's had a very quiet evening in totality. Cole Hall pulling the trigger with 14 minutes and stoppage time to go. That would not find Etienne. Damas nods it aside. Antoine for Nazon. May not be here tonight for Nazon. That's okay. Not bad from Hall. Somehow getting that around Arsus. And they're able to go to that well again. Hall. Ade stood him up. Ball across now is a hair high for Simmons. Could Silvestri be a steadying presence in totality for Haiti in this tournament? Verger had a brutal own goal against Canada in the World Cup qualifying second round, which saw Haiti out before the octagonal. It was a little bit shaky, perhaps, in the opening preliminary round game, albeit in a 6-1 win against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Silvestri, it appears, may win the starting shirt for the time being for Haiti in goal. And in doing so, joins an exclusive list of players that debut on the region's biggest international stage. His debut tonight, and he could be in net against a side he represented as a youth, the U.S., on Sunday. One cap for the under-20s for Silvestri back in 2011. This is a good combination here in the build-up. This is wound off target by Wells. Wells knows his way around goal. 15 goals at Bristol City. A good goal scoring run at Huddersfield Town as well. And the captain for Bermuda has just had a frustrating evening. Eve. And Nazon picked his head up. Eve was already trailing back to goal. Nazon slicing Damas. Damas blocked. And this ball wound in behind. It is Wells. Wells! Maybe there's hope for Bermuda after all. A comeback would need an avalanche of goals similar to how Haiti initially took the 3-goal lead. But Wells has thrown Bermuda a lifeline. Wells indeed onside, kept on by Geffrard, who once Silvestri was rounded, tried to cover that goal line, but Wells chips it home. Maybe a small consolation or the beginning of something truly magnificent. But Wells, who so desperately wanted to stamp his authority on this tournament, grabs one in the 79th. There was a change on the goal. You see Jonte Smith replaced Milan Butterfield, so getting another forward on here at the expense of a holding midfielder. If there is an issue to take with Haiti, it feels like they don't have another gear. They have not closed this game down at all. Zach Arivo and Stefan Lambes will come on. Lambes came through Paris Saint-Germain and the French youth national team. 26 years old now, playing in the French 3rd division. Etienne off here. And Antoine as well. Arivo playing for Birmingham Legion, which is run by Jay Heaps and Tommy Sohn. Heaps among the brain trust that brought him up in New England. And he peeked into that side under Brad Friedel later on. '82nd minute now. There's 4 changes made by Haiti. All 5 been used now by Bermuda. Ball clipped ahead. They're looking for Smith. Punched away by Silvestri. Slide in by Donawa. Harivo coming off the bench almost instantly into that tackle. Claiming right through his outside leg. Experience over the ball. And Haiti now nurse this over the line. Experience. It does appear that Haiti, since taking off Franz Di Pierrot, has seen this turn a very different direction. It's not that they've been without any opportunities, but the last 5 goals Haiti has scored at Bermuda's expense, this Gold Cup, last Gold Cup, all by Pierrot. Ahead now, Experience. Came off of Clemens, more time, escapes. 6 minutes in stoppage time separate Haiti from a plane ticket to Kansas City. Going to play 2 games in Kansas City against the U.S. and against Canada, and then make the move on to Frisco for their final game, July 18th in the group stage against Martinique. Bermuda trying to snatch that ticket away. Lambes. Back by Ade. Aravol. Oh, look at this. Lambes. Lambes isn't done yet. Penalty. An immense individual effort. The goal here would remove all doubt. Juggling in front of Simmons. Anytime that arm is extended, and it was, we're taking a bit of a risk here. And apparently the contact too much. Duckins, Nazon. Now the second all-time leading scorer for Haiti. Nazon. It was never in doubt. It's 4-1 Haiti. And Group B beckons. The side nobody wanted to see in the 2019 Gold Cup. Nazon, a big reason why. Goals against Costa Rica and Canada. Now he's scored 3 goals in the opening 2 preliminary games. His 7th Gold Cup goal. And for Haiti now, it's just a matter of time. Group A was completed earlier today. Trinidad and Tobago over French Guiana joins Curacao, El Salvador, and Mexico. Group D was never in question. Ball for Simmons, Experience. Wells got a piece, setting up a deflected shot that goes high of Silvestri. Smith. Off the bench each of the 2 preliminary round games, missed the last Gold Cup due to injury. Trying to make a late impact now. Honduras, Panama, Grenada, and Qatar are in Group D. Group C awaits the winner of tonight's match between Guatemala and Guadeloupe. Ball clipped over Silvestri and tipped out of play. So either Guadeloupe or Guatemala will join Suriname, Jamaica, and Costa Rica. Play there begins in Orlando on Monday. And it appears Haiti is on the verge of joining the group highlighted, headlined by the U.S. and Canada. Wells, with good sportsmanship, caught Alcius across the chest. Free kick, Bermuda. Kyle Lightbourne said 2 years ago, people all around the world have taken notice of Bermuda's player. A small country with big hearts. They left with a very bittersweet taste in their mouth. Some could call it the experience of a lifetime, but it's an experience desired again. Critchlow. A late foul, a late card. Cole Hall shown yellow. Seconds before the final kick of the game. And Haiti, the highest ranked team in the qualifying phase, awaits 3 joyous whistles. And Group B officially welcomes Haiti into the fold. Haiti is into the group stage of the 2021 Concacaf Gold Cup. Silvestri grew up right down the road. His first cap comes in front of family and friends. He plays down the road as well at Miami FC. And he knows exactly who he's going to see. Pierrot, a hat trick. Again, he dispatches Bermuda with seeming ease. And as was the case in the previous preliminary stage game against St. Vincent and the Grenadines, this atmosphere, which exuded love for the nation of Haiti. We'll see players meet fans. A magnificent overarching performance from Haiti. For Bermuda, pain. How close they were to having this dream again. They lost to Haiti 2-1 in the group stage 2 years ago, and they felt like they deserved better. They felt their attack was more ruthless, and with that, perhaps they'd be able to continue into the Gold Cup. Instead, it is Haiti who exert their favoritism, their dominance, and send Bermuda home in what again will prove to be bitter and sweet all at the same time. While Haiti jumps on a plane to Kansas City for Sunday's matchup against the U.S. and matchups to follow against Canada and Martinique, hoping they can again make a run into the latter stages as they did. Is there another semifinal to come? Hard to imagine they will ever get a reception like this in this Gold Cup again.
Let me know. You played a hard match, but didn't exactly get the result you were hoping for. What are you taking from this game going forward?
We can't really take anything apart from another game experience for this group of players. We all know we underachieved today, and defensively and in the attack. It's hard to really put our